too.
I think I'm going to mix up a little bit more because it's going to be a little shy here, I think. So that was half of the box. And these we're putting it on a little heavier, and then it covers it good. And so I'm waiting until this sets up a little bit. Good indicators, feel the paper before I flatten it on.
You feel the paper, and what do you want the consistency to be like? Like almost dry?
Almost dry. Like on the bigger areas here, it's still pretty wet, and we don't want to erase what we sprayed on. We don't want it to be erased. We just want to flatten off the tops of the surface.
Because this is called a spray texture knockdown, and knockdown means you're going to wipe that down, but you're not going to do it just yet. You're going to wait for it to...
We're going to wait on it, and then we're going to use the big blade on it. Ooh. And then each time I come down on that, when it sets up, each time I come down on it, you're wiping the excess off.
Okay.
So you're not picking up any pieces of chunks, which will leave a line and a scratch mark.
Right. That would be bad, huh?
That would be bad because here's the deal. We've gone this far with getting it all prepped. We've gone this far in getting the walls perfect. So we don't want to have something come out in the final pass.
Right.
We want it to be uniform and perfect. So even though it's called imperfect, like a spray texture, it's not perfect because some are bigger than others, but we have to wait till it...
Now this one you decided to go just a hair heavier than normal of what you do because there's a skip trowel finish on the rest of the house.
So we're trying to get a little more definition of texture.
So that's why he's making it just slightly heavy, and as you noticed, he kind of put it on, and then he went back and looked at it a little bit and sprayed a little bit here and there, and that's why it's good to have plenty of light in your room when you start spraying that.
You have to see. You have to have a good visual.
Or else you're not going to see everything. You're going to think, oh, that's good enough. You get all done, and you think, oh man, I should have hit here and here and here. It would have been so easy.
And then too, with a texture like this, you could even, if you see this light here and there, after you get a trowel down, you could hit a few spots again. But it's best to do it all when you're going at it.
Right.
So your final knockdown is done deal, and then you're ready to have the wall sealed.
Dude, you're almost going to use that whole box.
Yeah.
You could almost pour that whole thing in. That's because it's a little bit heavy spray texture. Not heavy, but medium spray texture. Had you have gone with the fogging or a little bit thinner, you would have only used about half that box.
Yeah, indeed. And too, with old walls and like if you were going over new sheetrock, you wouldn't have to put it on this heavy. But being that it was old walls, you know, here and there, maybe a little imperfection, you want it completely covered, and then it gives the appearance of a new, totally new wall.
Right.
If there was anything questionable, it's hidden because you're textured out, and it gives a nice seal coat. When we're getting ready to paint, it's a nice finish. So we're going to mix this up a little bit more here.
Takes the place of the nice wallpaper.
Yeah, wallpaper is going out, but some people like wallpaper. As a painter, I don't, because I don't get to make money. I can't paint over wallpaper. Which by the way, that's a bad thing to do, paint over wallpaper.
Yeah, some people want to do that, but if it's paper wallpaper, wouldn't that make it bubble sometimes?
Absolutely.
Or lift up the seams?
Yes, you never know how good the people have put it on, what kind of glue, how old it is. So it's invariable what will happen.
So it's hard to guarantee your work.
Very much so.
You told this job coming up in the Rose Bowl. You might want to look at.
Yeah, we'll check it out. I get a little more water. We get a little more water here.
Well, the guy, he's got one wall in his kitchen, kind of with cabinets, and then kind of like this bay window area, except it's not a bay; it's just a window and stuff. And he's trying to talk me into using that spray texture out of a can for the whole thing, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't think I want to do that. No, for small little patches, yes, but not
big area. Because the spray texture thing, man, you need a lot of cans, and then it seems to dissipate more so. You know how
it kind of foams up, and it's kind of funky. It almost looks like it's running.
I mean, they did some improvements with it, the Home X texture. They did some improvements, but really small little jobs. But for the bigger jobs,
you don't get nice spray even bits, especially after half a can. You gotta shake it up more, and it kind of comes out kind of funky.
It's just
that's good for small little door patches, behind the door patches, or
like a 2-inch
light switch box cover.
Yeah, exactly. So we're looking pretty good again with this. I keep everything kind of cleaned up. Get ready for the next area. So